For the gun to fire, no more walking through revolving doors. I've gone around once, I don't need to go around anymore. Break away, forget your sober case. Stop dwelling on empty words, stop stalling in the doorway, and cancel the cruise control. Switch it in the manual. Don't you wanna feel right? Stop dwelling on empty words, stop stalling in the doorway, and cancel the cruise control. Switch it in. The manual. Don't you wanna feel right again? Don't you wanna feel whole? Don't you wanna feel?
It says camshaft position sensor. Now SRT4s are notorious for the camshaft position sensor messing up. Now on the way over to the DMV, I did have to re-plug the TPS sensor, the throttle position sensor. That backed off, and then the car wasn't revving right. Throttle wasn't getting my inputs, so now I park it here after getting my tags, and now I got a code for the cam sensor, so this is good still. Hopefully it just kind of backed out a little bit. Hope that's the case, because I don't think I'll be able to crank it without that. Let's try it again. Okay, let's see if it'll go away. Okay, no check engine light. So I'm just cruising around in stage 1 right now on the toys. We're legal now, we're legit, we have registration and tags. Let's just do a pull. Oh shit. Sorry about that, buddy. It moves. That's just number 1. It moves. That's freaking cool. I'm so excited to have a SRT4 to daily. I'm very stoked about this. This is a fun car to drive. There's not many of them on the road. People that know these cars, they know what they're capable of. And the fact that I have one in my fleet is great. And it drives great. I mean, the car feels great, it drives great. Other than those little problems I was having. But hey, we'll have to work through that. All right. Get some of that. Get some of that. But man, this is cool. This thing drives great. Now it needs a better alignment. I need to make those drop brackets for those toe brackets I got and align it and test that out until I can get it on the alignment rack. So all right guys, let's go ahead and wash this black beauty and get it clean. All right, let's see if we can start this thing with no whammies. Awesome. Yep. It's doing that same thing with the throttle. Yep. That's the throttle position sensor. I gotta just give it nice. Oh, there it goes. I grabbed the next gear up. I just gotta give it slow throttle inputs to drive it. So definitely the connector's backing out for some reason. I don't know why. I need to check it out and take care of that. So good news is we're right here by the shop. All right, y'all, so I went ahead and scanned the code, and turns out it's not the TPS, it is the cam sensor. So went ahead, ordered another sensor, and ordered another pigtail. And this isn't the same day, it's actually a day later, because I was busy with customer stuff. And you guys seen this bike sitting in here for a while now. 2011 Hayabusa. So I got the engine together right, and I can't get the timing to line up like it's supposed to. I'm either half a tooth advanced or half a tooth retarded. So I've come to the conclusion that the chain is stretched. So I'm waiting for that to come in. I just can't wait to get this together in the bike and get it out of here. I'm at the mercy of other people whenever I have big jobs like this, and then they end up, you know, the stuff ends up parking itself in my shop for a while and takes up space, and that annoys me. But what can you do about that, right? So we got the parts in, actually. So here we go. Now this is AutoZone brand, but it's in stock, and it's new. The parts on there are used. So as long as that magnet sensor is good and strong, this should work fine, hopefully. And on the connector that's on the car, this locking portion and stuff is broken off. So hopefully this will be the fix-all for that, and that will solve that problem, and I can drive this thing without it cutting out on me. Then we can get back on the road and do some more pulls, and number 2 and number 3 on the toys, just to fill it out, right? Let's do it. Well, the SRT4 wants to put up a little bit of a fight, so I cranked it up just to verify that there's no check engine light. It runs. I heard a slapping noise, and I felt it on the plastic, so I removed the cover, and lo and behold, my timing belt is very loose. So I need to get in there and see if I could tighten it up without having to take this big old bracket off and everything else. So let's get it up on the lift and try to see if we can get this done. I want to drive it. Well, this just turned into a very fun job. Oh boy. Well, at least the timing did not jump, so that is a good thing. We just need to get this thing apart and tighten it up. That wasn't much work at all, right? Let's get this thing on the road and go. All right, y'all, just got done picking up my daughter from school. She didn't want to be on the camera, unfortunately, but I was just given a chance to drive it around, bring it up to temperature, make sure everything's good. So far, everything checks out. I do have a check engine light that returns, but it's a AfterCat O2 sensor. So it's none of the issues we had before. The timing belt seems to be holding up, and so far so good, man. Now that I've given it this little test run just to fill it out, see if it's going to be reliable, let's go ahead and see if we can get on the interstate and do a couple pulls and see how well this toys works out in stage 2 and 3. I got the new car jitters, guys. The new car jitters, because this thing has been putting up a fight ever since I got it running. And those of y'all that have been watching it, y'all know. But it just don't know who it's messing with. All right, so we did a couple little pulls in stage 1. We know what that's all about, right? So we're just gonna go ahead and move on to stage 2. Right here. All right, we're in stage 2. So a lot of work has come in to this point. Obviously, I saw what I was up against. Well, it's coming on early now. All right. Oh yeah. So getting this car on the road up to this point has been a little nerve-wracking for me, actually, because of all these little problems coming up. And you know, you don't want anything bad to happen when it comes to the timing. You definitely don't want anything bad to happen. All right, we're before this guy. Let's give it a pull. Ready? Pull. Oh shit, that was fifth. Accelerating, you know, getting onto the ramp, but you know, I went from second to fifth instead of third. Oh well. I'm not a professional driver by any means. This car just wants to go. It just wants to go. Let's try this again, yo. Pretty cool. I'm excited. Hopefully this thing doesn't give me any more whammies, and it'll be good. 3. All right, we're on 3. Let the tires rip, baby. Come on, traffic, clear out. From 1 to 2, but I definitely felt more in a 3, but it wasn't like a whole lot more. I guess that's an accurate way of putting it, right? I don't have a check engine light on yet, but it's bound to return with that O2 sensor, but let's count our blessings, right? So recap, excited. Got the tags and everything, went out, made a pull, problems, TPS, plugged that in. That don't seem to have returned, but the problems was with the camshaft position sensor. But honestly, I think it was probably because the timing belt was throwing that code, honestly, when you think about it. And I think that happened when I was having all those problems before with put it in back into 1 just to cruise it. So I think whenever I was having those problems with first starting it, right, how it was starting and bucking and everything whenever I was initially starting the engine during that build, that put a lot of tension and load between the crank and the cams, right? And I think that's probably when things started loosening up, but maybe I didn't tighten it down enough on the adjuster. I don't know, but I think it was whenever I was having all those startup problems with the stalling is whenever it loaded up and unloaded that timing belt, and that's probably what caused it to do what it did, along with the fact I probably didn't tighten it up enough. But who knows? There's no one to blame but myself at this point, right? Give it a little whoots whoots. Two totally destroyed cars brought together to bring forth this right here on this channel. You guys are here for the first time. Y'all definitely check out my playlist. I have a full playlist of this car up to this point. Go ahead and check it out. Or if you just want to get caught up on it, go to my my channel page, and I have all my playlists down below. You guys can watch whatever you want, whether it be Z31 content, SRT4 content, BMW M3 content. What else do I have in there? You guys check it out. Go over there and check it out. Let's grow this channel. Let's make it good, because this is a good channel, guys, and I need y'all's help to spread the word with y'all's friends. Anybody into cars, just go ahead and say, hey, check out Import Modified. Success, guys, success.